Time for donuts! Come on, donut truck, go, go! That's not a donut. Donuts! That's not a donut. I want donuts! Oh man, now I want Dunkin' Donuts. Dadgummit. Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 and DerTebbers Custom Cars and Trucks. I've got a list. I've got a list. Yay! I've decided we will end this series when we have all the cool vehicles. So I have a list of cool vehicles. On the list is the earthquake wrecked. Yay! We can put a check mark. Check mark. All right. So that is definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. Is that the right color? Yeah, it looks like it. All right. That is not on the list. Let's check our garage. Woo. All right. A Del Rey Custom. Yep. That's on the list somewhere. There it is. Haha. A Sakura GT20. That is on my list. Yes. Bolt Hellcat. Yes. Bolt Tortilla. Yes. Royale GTR. Yes. Salem Spectra Fastback. Yes. So the other vehicles that we need to get at auction are a Tempest Magnum. I cannot believe I don't have a Magnum. A Salem Flamo. I know that's based on a Ford Pinto, but I don't care. A Del Rey Imperator. A Salem Spectra. A Maluk. I know we don't like Maluks, but I think it'd be cool to have one in the shop just because it'd be like this cool little car you could just take out once in a while. An M6 and an M8, because those two vehicles, they look cool. So those are the vehicles we're going to go for. In the meantime, we need to make this thing because we need to make money so that we can buy the things we want. I bought a few things, like all the things that we needed that were missing last time. Haha. All right. So once we get all those vehicles, we will say we are done with Car Mechanic unless they bring out another DLC. Then we'll just cover those ones. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out at that time. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to actually have that part. In the meantime, we're going to build this thing up, sell it, use the money. Hopefully there'll be like... Well, the Tempest Magnum should be cheap at auction, relatively. So that'll be good. And the Del Rey Imperator, that's not a cheapie. The Salem Spectra, I've not seen very many Spectras, so that makes me wonder how easy that's going to be to get. The M6 and the M8, those are rare birds as well. Let's see, I probably don't have a timing belt. No. That'd be a rare bird. But if we see one, we'll definitely have to try to get one. Let's just look at engines because that would make a lot more sense. Looking for that. And a belt tensioner. I didn't know I had one, but okay. Cool. All right, so that's an idle roller A and crankshaft I4. Okay. Idle roller A. And the crankshaft pulley I4. There it is. All right. Oops, nope, that. There we go. All right, so then, nope, serpentine belt. What is that? I4. Yes, it is. I4, I4, 4. I think we need that and that, if I remember correctly. That and that. Woo! I remembered correctly. Oh, what's that? Ignition coil. We need ignition coil. Ignition coil. There it is. And I don't know if I have wires or not, so we're going to presume we do and then be disappointed that we don't. Yeah, pretty much. Ignition wires. All right, so that should be the engine. Almost done. Fuel filter in. All right, so that should be the engine done. Oh, wait, nope. We got clips. Got to remember the clips. It's always the little things. It's always the little things. It's like when you take something apart and then you put it back together and you realize you have spare parts. You're like, how'd that happen? I thought I had all the pieces. Okay, I think we are done now with that. I hope. So we have an engine. Now you just have to get the drivetrain put together. You have an oil pan. All right, so that's good. At least we have an oil pan. All right, so that's good. Let's see what, that's the wrong button. Let's see what else we have in our inventory. We have a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, so we have some rubber bushings, some brakes, some front wheel hubs. All right. Well, let's put in some rubber bushings then, I guess. It's like, well, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with all this various stuff. Okay, so that stuff's in. I don't have a front drive shaft 4x4, and I don't have wheel hub bearings, so let's get that. Oh, wait, what's this? Standard front sway bar. Okay. So running gear. Front drive shaft. Front sway bar. Couple of those. Couple of those. Couple of those. That should be plenty of stuff. Good. We do have to drive axles. That's good. Put that on. All right. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. We have a front sway bar we can put in. Do I have front springs? No, why didn't I buy all that stuff all at once? I don't know. All right, so that's that. Even if I don't, if I actually have some of this stuff already, I'm like, yeah, if I buy some extras, it's not like it's going to kill us. Because we're probably going to need it for other cars. Put that on. Go. And there. Now I think I'm going to put the truck up, even though, you know, it's kind of nice sitting out like that. I'm probably going to put the truck up in the garage just so that we have enough room for the new cars that we get. All right, so that's half the front end together. I need a front steering knuckle A. Of course I do. Front steering, that's a rear. Front steering knuckle A, there we go. Because I think if we go to auction and we can buy 3 cars and that they're good cars, I mean, not like good cars that we don't need to do work on, but just cars that we need. Understanding that we might end up having to buy some cars we don't need just because we need to make money. Kind of in the meantime, let's see, what is this thing? A lower suspension arm. L is down, right? Yeah. Because we're probably going to, I'm betting here that something like the Imperator is going to be 40,000 at auction, probably. That's what I'm betting the Imperator is going to be, about 40 grand at auction. Is that all the bits for that? Looks like it. Should be good to go there, I think. All right, back end. We have that. We do not have a rear suspension cross member. We don't have that either. We do have one of those. Okay, well, that's cool. So we need a rear suspension cross member or rear wheel drive. We need a rear muffer. We need a muffer. We need a muffer. Rear, that thing. We need about 4 of those, I'm betting. A couple of those. I don't know anything else. Exhaust, we need an exhaust pipe. And that. So that's on. There we go. Oop. All right. So this thing has, if I remember correctly, 4 mounts on it, 4 rubber bushings. I say if I remember correctly because, yeah, I haven't actually been doing much at this game for a while. So there are 4 mount points. So I'm going to need 2 more of the large rubber bushings. And probably 1 more. Oops, I need a drive shaft. So gearbox, drive shaft, running gear. 2 of those. Okay. So we are not going to make the mistake of buying another one of these silly cars. I was considering making sure that we had one of every car, but then I thought about it and I realized that would involve having a Reno Piccolo, and that's against common sense, logic, and every other rule I know. So we are not going to do that. All right, so we don't have that. We do have the rear wheel hub. Okay, I need rubber bearings, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rear sway bar B, rear springs, and hub bearings. Okay. Rear sway bar B. Here's that. A couple of those. Okay. That on. Rear sway bar end link. Yep. Need 2 of those. And I was just thinking I needed something brakes. Pull those. Okay. Okay, that's on. Suitable part. Okay, fine. There. We have both rear drive axles. That makes me happy that we have both rear drive axles. Hackles? Whatever. All right, so we'll put this on. So that should be the entirety of that side of the car. Looks to be. Okay. So we'll get this together, throw the body panels on, send the car out of here, make our money, buy more things. Oops. Oops. I say oops like I did it. I'm not... Well, I sort of did. It's not the point. Not the point. Can we zoom out a little bit? That would be awesome. There we go. All right. That. So I need a rear suspension upper arm, a brake caliper, and a rear suspension arm. Okay. Brake caliper. A upper arm and a rear suspension arm. So upper arm, a rear suspension arm, one of those. So this should then be the car at 100% mechanically, but the body is short. Yes. Perfect. All right, come on down, Urs. You're real Urs. Don't buy an Urs. They're a pain. In the Urs. There we go. All right, we need most of the car. All right, we need a front. We need a hood. We need a front bumper. Do we need a back bumper? We need a back bumper. So a hood, a front bumper, and a back bumper. Let's start with that. Body parts. Front bumper, hood. We need a right door. We know that much. I think we need a left tail light. We need that door, and we need that. You like how I just guessed that I need some of that stuff? Yeah. Then I'll be annoyed when I don't. That's on. It's on. Oops. There. Oh, wow. Did I actually do it? The car's at 100%. Woo! Look at that. It's a nurse. Sell it. But yes, bye. Go away. Goodbye. All right, truck. I'm going to move you to parking. Yay. All right, we have 85G. Whew. All right, let's go to auction and see what we can get. So according to this, I need... Ooh, we're going to start right off with a Spectra. Okay, we need a Spectra. 15245. That's not going to take a lot to repair. We're going to kind of wait for them to kind of settle. We'll try to snake them. Ooh, 20 grand. They're up 5 on it. They're going to go up 10 grand on this thing. Wow. I kind of want to get in on this, but I'm not. I'm kind of watching. Okay, it looks like they're going to double it up. Really? Do we do it? Do we do it? Yes, we do. Go. Jerk. Oh, come on, dude. Just let me have it. Mine. Give it. Oh, go away, dude. 36 grand. That's going to... We're going to be down at 50 grand. Oh, good Lord. Dude, you just keep it. Bullthorn. Bolthorn. Grand Mojave. I do not want this thing. It is nothing but a Jeep Cherokee, and I don't care. I got the truck. An Earthquake Rex for 10,000. I mean... If we could get it for like 20, let's go for it. If we can get it for 25, let's go with that. Oh, come on, give it to me for 25. It's not going to happen. Oh, you thought you were going to let me have it. All right, last bid. Ah. A Del Rey Imperator. Excellent. There's only 3 cars left today. Let's go for this one. What are we going to go for? Let's go with 35 as our top end. It's a nice looking car. I mean, not one I would personally own, but that's just my personal thoughts. I mean, I like my Volkswagen Rabbit. Never mind what Volkswagen's done. What was our top end again? 40? I don't remember now. I'm going to assume that I said 40 was the top end. Come on, just give me the car. It's me and one other good dude is what it comes down to. Go away. Oh, the poor coding of this auction house drives me insane. One more. Fine, I'll go up to 45. And I'll take it at 45. All right, fine. Put it in the garage. That annoys me. I should have gotten it much cheaper. A Royale Crown. Now, I only have $40,000. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to snake this one for about 12, and we'll flip it. That's our hope here. I'm not going to get it for 12, am I? It's too good of a car at that state. Yeah. Look. Hey, we need one of these too. We can probably get that for like, what, 2,000? Really? Okay, thank you. I'll put that in the garage. That's my look now. All right, Bolt Hellcat. We've got a Bolt Hellcat, but this is a flip car. So let's try to get this cheap here. I'd love it under 10. All right, fine. Give me. You know what? I'd love for them to code a real auction, not one that doubles up the bid and then builds on it. That's such a pain in the butt. All right, garage for you too, Hellcat. All right, let's go to the garage and work on our equipment. Equipment? Cars. Whatever. All right. This arrangement actually works. First thing we're going to do is flip this guy because to me that makes the most sense. It's what we need for money. It's what keeps us in business, flipping these things. I really don't want to do like phone call work. So that's why I'm sort of in this let's flip the car thing. Because if we can just flip it, Now, we bought this thing for what? 12, I think is what we bought this thing for. I really should write this stuff down. So it's worth 9 right now, even though we just pulled off a bunch of parts. I'm kind of the mind to see how much it's going to take for me to double my money. We know some stuff on this car makes the car unusable, meaning that you can't even drive it or sell it if it's too low. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to really focus on cheap repairs and truly just flip the car. Someone else can deal with the more expensive, like deeper down, serious repairs. So I'm sort of the mind to just try to make this as quick as possible. Now, my concern is, of course, as soon as I start trying to repair stuff, I'm going to break it. But, you know, oop, there and there. Could have pulled this guy off right here. That would have been a good idea. Now, we noticed that there was a bunch of stuff at like 1%, and I think that included the engine block, because why not? We'll get, we'll pull off what we can here. I like how it says it's unknown here, but we know it when we look at the other report. Well. All right, get you off of here. Where are we on you? Let's see. Yeah, we got tie rods that are really bad. Camshafts that are... Crankshafts that are bad. Engine block is bad. Pretty much the car is a mess. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to see about like, I don't know, 60%? Does 60% sound good? I think 60% sounds like a great number. We're going to repair the car to 60% or thereabouts. Oop, there we go. And then anything more will just be kind of like gravy. So if we paid 12, actually it would make more sense to... I don't know. Maybe it makes more sense to actually take the time to tear it all the way down. Just do a full 100% restore. Probably does, actually. Maybe. Oop. No. I was like, maybe I can get parts cars and use it. No, we're not going to bother. The problem is that most of these cars come across the block in this state. So the stuff that I need is stuff that is unrepairable, like pistons, lifters, that kind of stuff. Push rods. So I can't really, you know, piece together a car. Because that would be, you know, logical and amazing, but no. Oop, and that, and that, and that, and oop, that, and that. There we go. I wish there was a faster way to deal with those push rods. Okay. That's that engine pretty well torn down. Let's just pull the engine out before we can... I was like, oh, go and do repair. Just pull the engine. Just get the engine completely out of this thing. Come on. There you go. Okay. Because then, the engine completely out, we'll kind of know where we are. Because we can rebuild the engine without really bothering the rest of the car. Other than the drive shaft, obviously. So then we can kind of see where we are. Because we know we spent 12-ish on it. And this will give us a estimate to what we're going to make, I think. More than likely. I wish I could just buy a crate engine. Let me have a crate engine. It'd be awesome. Yep, that's everything I need down there. Yeah, buy a big crate engine, have it sitting in here, just drop it in, pull this engine, sell it for scrap. That would be my preference, honestly. Oop. Oop. There we go. Also, it would avoid this up and down malarkey. Can't tell me I have to raise that engine, that I couldn't, like, slide under there on a rolling, on a creeper, and not the ones that explode, but you know what I mean, and pull that piece. But hey, whatever. All right, see how much we're gonna break. It'll be big important things that we're gonna start breaking, not the cheapy stuff. No, we're gonna start breaking big important things, cause game hates us. Or we'll break everything because the game doesn't know what 90% means. There we go. Condition. Yeah, we're going to need new engine block. Of course we're going to need new engine block. Looks like we need both heads. Yeah, we're going to just go to 100%. It's just easier to do it that way. All right. All right, let's go by engine. Yep, we need both blocks. Okay. All right, car parts, engine. We need one of those. We need the engine block. We need both the heads. I did not see a crankshaft in there. If there was one, I've just unscrewed up, but that's all right, I guess. And let's see. That for sure. That for sure. 8 of those. I have no idea how many I just bought. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I bought 11. Great. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. That and that. 8 of those. Tiny chain. I think that's 16 of those. A water pump pulley. And that. Okay. Let's start assembly. At least with what we got. Whew. This car was a mess. We might have been better off not buying it, but hey, why not, right? Exactly. All right, so we need an ignition distributor and that cam gear, right? Cam gear, ignition distributor. I almost bought an ignition coil. That would have not done me any good. What's that? Rotor, yes. Cap, no. Cap, all right. Cap on there. We have one clip. Great. Broke the other clip. Okay, let's get that on there. Brakes, because I noticed that we lost the servo. So there we go. All right, that's everything on the top there. Whew. Well, we're going to have a running car anyway. I mean, that's a positive, right? Everyone say yes. The car will run. It won't steer, but it will run, right? Right. All right, so that's all that stuff. Let's get the gearbox together. And hope we have some pieces. Any pieces would be good. So remember, we bought this thing for 12. Once we get this engine in, Oh, whew, we got the gearbox. That's, for me, that's one happiness right there. We had the gearbox. Because that thing is expensive. Let's get the pistons in, get the engine back together. Then we can start thinking about what we do about the rest of the car. There we go. It's always the engines that fall apart. Should make sense because they're the parts that run, but hey, whatever. Go. Our push rods in here. So we are relatively close to having all the cars that we need. We have, with the ones that we bought, we have the M6, the M8, the Spectra, the Magnum, and the Flamo. Yeah. Now, we saw what the going price of that Spectra was, and it was well above what we were going to pay. So we have to keep that in mind. Now we're looking at 30 to 40 grand for a Spectra. And it looks to be a comparable amount for probably for the M8. Because I don't think they come across the line very often. Now, the question is, next time we go to the auction, if it's no car that we think we can flip cheaply, because we're learning a lesson about cheap flipping here. If it's not a car we think we can flip cheaply, there we go. Do we do just some repair work? Because we got those people that are willing to pay us to do car repairs. Not a lot of money in that. I mean, compared to flipping a car, but they pay for everything in theory. So that would be advantageous to us, I guess. Be better if they let us like mod their car up or something, but that ain't gonna happen. I can almost be sure of that. Don't have a timing cover. Of course I don't have a timing cover. Who would cover their timing? Everybody. Everybody covers their timing. All right, so we need a carb. Did I buy ignition wires? I did. Whew. All right, so let's get a carb and a timing cover. Let's actually go to engine, and then I can do the right thing. Let's see. Carburetor. Timing cover. Go. This guy on here. I'm curious, dropping in a brand new engine, what that's going to do for us. Very curious. Curiouser and curiouser. All right, we got a radiator fan. I was not expecting to actually have that, but all right. Okay. Got a base. We got that. Ooh, we even got the top. All right. So that should be the engine done, except for the underside. Let's look up where we... Oh, up to 20 grand already. I was not expecting it to go that high that quick. There we go. I was having one of those moments where you're like, what in the world do I do? How do I make this thing work? Okay, so we've got, I mean, we got 21 grand right now. That's not bad, honestly. We don't have a hood. We do have one headlight. Oh, we got both sides. Got a door. That's It's more than I expected there. Ooh, we got both doors. Do we have any fenders? 'Cause I don't think I checked the other fender. No. Okay. All right. Now what's a car worth? 23 grand. Wow. All right. What all do I have in my inventory here? So I got some retro rims, some modern rims. I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. I'll tell you that much. I think what I'm going to do... Well, what do these guys use? What is this? Classic 8. Okay. So let's get rid of this and these retros. I'm going to keep that. Okay. So we need body parts. Bolt Hellcat. All right. We need a front bumper. We need both fenders. We need a hood. Left fender, hood, bumper. Okay, we don't need that. What are we missing here? We're missing the left tail light. All right, so that should be, the body's at 100%. Yes, 27,000. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to take it all apart, aren't we? I mean, we're not gonna be able to sell it in anything approximating real condition, honestly, until we do all the repairs. Let's get the fuel tank out of here. The rear end comes apart very easy, so let's do the rear end very quickly. Then we can put the drive shaft back in here. And that's, oops. Then we'll have an idea of where we're at. I'm hoping that when we get done with this, we're looking at a solid profit. And not just like, you know, baseline profits. I'm looking like full on, like, full on. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't know. I'm using words. Not all words make sense. All right, let's, whoopsie. We're going to take this back end apart. We'll repair it, put it back together, and then we'll see where we're at. And then I'll take the front end apart off screen. And I'd say take the Maluka part off screen. Yeah, I'll take the Maluka part off screen as well. No, I want that. Thank you. Okay, we need... Ooh, do I have a drive shaft? No. All right, so we need a drive shaft. Gearbox. Drive shaft. We need 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. All right, let's just do it this way. All right, and I can put that on, and drive shaft on. So yeah, I'll take the front end of, oh, good grief. I'll look at metal up close. Yes, that's a good idea. I will, words. Don't know. Words. What were the words going to be? I will, take the front end of the Hellcat apart off screen. I'll take the Maluka part off screen. I'll just rip it all the way down and I'll repair what I can. And then when we come back next time, we'll be able to, okay, so I need... Well, I think we'll be able... I'll buy parts, too, because I pretty much know the parts I'm going to need. I think. Actually, that's probably not true. He says this. He's trying to remember what parts he needs right now. That. Yes, okay. Oh, I forgot the rubber bushings. Duh. What that? Small rubber. What that? What that? That be small rubber bushing. Oh, no, get that out of there. Gummit. All right. Fuel filter. That would be up. Fuel pump. Small rubber bushings. Words are strange. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need a solid rear drive axle too. But I'm gonna wait. And actually, no, we're not gonna wait. We're gonna go solid rear drive axle and brake shoe. That. All right. Let's see where we are on this thing. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, I like the Hellcat when it's all done. All right, this side. In. Oh, good. We got all the wheels. That's actually impressive right there. All right, I think that's the rear end done. Oh, it's up to 34 grand. Well, that's not bad. All right. And what do we have in our inventory? We have stuff we can sell. Not like it's a lot of money, but there we go. Stuff we sold. Cool. You know what? Thinking about it, let's sell the Hellcat Light because we don't need it. All right. So I will tear this apart. I will tear this guy completely apart. And I think I'll go ahead and tear this guy apart as he sits, so I'll get it as far down as I can. I'll repair all the parts I can. Try to keep a note of what I've broken so that I can repair it or replace it. So that next time we can just slam this stuff together, we can sell the Hellcat, we can have the Maluk done, we can have the Imperator done, and maybe we'll have money and we can go and work on buying, like a Magnum should be cheap, I would think, and a Flamo would be cheap. So if we can buy 3 cars where 2 cars are cars we're going to keep and 1 car is a car we're going to flip, that would probably be good. But I don't know if that's possible. Might have to do 1 keep, 2 flip or something like that. I actually have to answer the phone. Bleh. Anyway, until next time, I've been DerTebbers. This is Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. DerTebbers Custom Cars and Trucks. Until next time, game on and be awesome, everybody.